Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. You're tuned into the one and only place where we break down all the juicy, wild, and jaw-dropping moments in the NFL. And let me tell you, today's story is one you won't want to miss. Now, before we dive in, do me a favor, smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. We've got a lot to talk about. And trust me, you don't want to miss a second of it.
Happened with De'Vondre Campbell. He didn't play and he went into the locker room at some point.
Yeah, he said he didn't want to play today.
Play today?
Yep.
The coaching staff?
He did when I asked him why he didn't want to go in. So.
During the game or before?
No, that was in the third quarter.
Alright, so let's get into it. Grab your popcorn. Because we're about to talk about the De'Vondre Campbell saga that absolutely shocked the NFL world. Yep, you heard that right. We're talking about the San Francisco 49ers linebacker who decided to quit mid-game against the Los Angeles Rams on a Thursday night football matchup. De'Vondre Campbell literally said, "Nah, I'm out," in the second half. And it wasn't just a slip-up. Folks, this move is making waves across the league. I mean, who does that? Veteran player, key defensive asset, and he decides to leave? You'd think maybe he had a family emergency. Or maybe there was a mysterious illness. Nope. He straight up told head coach Kyle Shanahan, "I don't want to play today," and walked off the field. In the middle of a crucial playoff race. Yeah, we're gonna unpack this one. So buckle up. Setting the stage, let's rewind a bit. The 49ers were in a must-win situation against the Rams to stay in the playoff hunt. This wasn't just a regular game. This was a battle to keep their season alive. Think of it like trying to keep your fantasy football team in the hunt for the playoffs when you're staring at a bad roster. And all your players are questionable. The stakes were high. And Campbell, who was a starter for most of the season, was there, ready to put it all on the line. Well, at least we thought so. But here's the thing. Campbell was also coming into this game with some serious playing time cuts in recent weeks. Dre Greenlaw, who's coming back from an Achilles injury, was back in the lineup. Greenlaw started strong, but after a solid first half, the 49ers had to rely on Campbell to step in. You know, typical linebacker stuff, tackling, making stops, getting in the mix. So, Shanahan asks Campbell to get in there and help. And that's when it happens. Campbell literally refuses. What? So, what happened next? Shanahan goes up to Campbell and asks, "Hey, why aren't you playing?" And Campbell? Oh, he drops the bomb. "I don't want to play today." Simple as that. Not a, "I'm hurt." Not a, "I need a break." Just a straight up, "I'm good, coach." Shanahan's reaction. Now, let's talk about Shanahan's reaction. To be honest, I think even Shanahan was left speechless. I mean, I'm pretty sure he wasn't expecting to hear that. How do you even process something like that? A veteran linebacker just quitting mid-game without explanation. Shanahan, in typical fashion, kept it professional, which, let's face it, he's usually the calmest dude in the room. He told the media, "When someone says that, you move on. You don't deal with that anymore." And that's exactly what Shanahan did. Now, look, Shanahan's reaction is classic. He didn't go on a tirade or get into a whole, "I can't believe you're doing this" kind of speech. He was just like, "That's it. If you don't want to play, then move along." Because here's the thing, football is a team sport. If you're not with the team, then you're against the team. And that's not how any player should think. Especially when you're in a playoff push. And the whole squad is counting on you. Teammates react. And speaking of the team, let's hear what some of Campbell's teammates had to say. Charvarius Ward, the Niners cornerback, was quick to share his thoughts. He's not holding back, saying, he's probably gonna get cut soon. That's a direct hit. Folks, I mean, what else do you say when a teammate literally walks off the field? Ward wasn't wrong either. After a stunt like that, it's hard to imagine Campbell staying on the roster. And then we have George Kittle, the 49ers tight end, who had some strong words as well. Now, Kittle's always been passionate, and after this, he wasn't afraid to say what he thought. He called the whole thing dumb and immature. He didn't hold back. Folks, you can tell Kittle felt like Campbell had let down the entire team. That's the immature part. Football's a team game. And when a player decides to quit mid-game, it messes with the entire team dynamic. Kittle's frustration? Totally understandable. The big picture. Now, let's zoom out a bit and look at what this means for De'Vondre Campbell moving forward. Is his NFL career over? It's a fair question after this bizarre and disappointing moment. If you're an NFL team, do you want a player who could quit mid-game like that? No. And it's not just that Campbell left. He dropped his commitment to the team in a situation where the 49ers needed him. You can't just walk off when the playoff race is on the line. It's like walking out of a meeting halfway through at work because you don't feel like working today. You'd get fired. Same rules apply in the NFL. The reality is that this is a bad look for Campbell. 49ers fans are definitely not happy. And with his playing time being cut in the weeks leading up to this, it seems like his days in San Francisco might be numbered. Comparisons to other NFL walkouts. This isn't the first time we've seen something like this in the NFL. Remember Vontae Davis of the Buffalo Bills in 2018? He literally walked off the field at halftime and retired right there. And let's not forget Antonio Brown's famous shirtless exit during a Buccaneers game. Those were wild. But Campbell's situation? It's another reminder that football is a tough business. And if you're not mentally in it, you can hurt your career and the team's chances for success. Conclusion. So, what happens next for Campbell? Will he be cut? Maybe. Will he find another team? Well, that depends on how teams perceive his commitment to the game. If you're a GM looking at this situation, you might think twice before bringing him in. But if he can show his true commitment and work ethic, maybe there's still a chance for him in the league. Who knows? Alright, that's all we've got for you today. What do you think of Campbell's decision? Do you agree with Shanahan's no-nonsense approach? Or do you think Campbell deserves another chance? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and share it with your friends. You won't want to miss out on all the NFL drama we've got coming your way. Until next time, I'm your name, and this is your go-to spot for everything NFL. Peace. Welcome all American football lovers back to the US Football News Channel. Our content is produced by 24 Hours Online Media. Today we will start with the following notable content. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're as pumped about the NFL as we are, then you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about the latest drama coming out of San Francisco, where 49ers GM John Lynch is having none of the talk about firing head coach Kyle Shanahan. Spoiler alert. He thinks the whole thing is comical, and he's got a pretty strong case. Let's dive into why. The 49ers' struggles and criticism of Shanahan. Alright, so here's the situation. The San Francisco 49ers are currently 5-7 going into Week 14 of the 2024 season. And their playoff hopes are hanging by a thread. After 3 straight losses, including 2 absolute blowouts against the Green Bay Packers and Buffalo Bills, the pressure is mounting. Some people are even calling for Kyle Shanahan's job. Yes, you heard that right. Firing rumors are swirling in the Bay Area. But 49ers GM John Lynch? Yeah, he's not having it. During his appearance on KNBR's Murph and Marcus show, Lynch was asked about all the criticism surrounding Shanahan, and he was quick to shut it down. I found the whole discussion on Kyle rather comical. Lynch said, "We've won 4 of the last 5 division championships. We've been in 2 Super Bowls. The standard here is to win championships. And we've fallen short of that. I understand that, but we have an excellent head coach. And the fact people are talking about that, I do find it comical." Backing Shanahan. Despite the struggles, Lynch made it clear that the 49ers are 100% behind Shanahan. And the focus is squarely on getting back on track. "We're 100% behind Kyle and what he brings to our organization," Lynch said. "Our focus is on the Bears and doing everything we can. That's where Kyle's focus is. And that's where all our focus is." And honestly, how could Lynch not stand by Shanahan? After all, this is a coach who's been one of the best in the league since taking over the 49ers in 2017. Under Shanahan's leadership, the 49ers have won 4 NFC West titles in the past 5 years and have made 2 Super Bowl appearances. So, while this season hasn't gone according to plan, it's clear that Shanahan's track record has earned him a little bit of leeway. The hardships the 49ers have faced. Of course, it's easy to forget that the 49ers have been hit hard by injuries and personal tragedies this season. Let's not forget, wide receiver Ricky Pearsall was shot right before the regular season started.